Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is being here in Beijing. You will probably hear some crosswind because although the sky is blue, it's actually quite windy and it's quite cold still. We're waiting for the spring to come through. As you can see, blue sky though. I'm going to walk down south of where I am, near a place called Guomao, and probably further south because there's a park there and a river that I wanted to look at. I hadn't been in that area. Typically here, when I'm here next to the Zoom tower and the CCTV tower, I would walk north up towards Sanlitun and the Guomao River, because that's a nice walk. But today I'm going to walk south. So if you want to see that, stick with me. I also would like you to stick with me because I have a question that I want to ask and maybe get some of your feedback or comments in the box below, like a real YouTuber, in the box below. Anyway, just a guy walking around Beijing. This is Guomao, which is one of these big interchange areas where you're actually under one of the main ring roads, but you're actually caught in a very busy interchange. But it's usually well organised. On a Wednesday afternoon it is. Any other time it can be a bit chaotic, especially at peak travel time, rush hour. This is the park area that I was looking for. It's just south of Guomao. Still quite windy, as you can hear. Probably not the best for sound, and me being amateurish not helping your experience here. So bad me, but hopefully you can enjoy how clean, organised Beijing is when you see another side of it. Made it to the park. Very, very peaceful. Some really nice things around here. Hope you enjoyed a little walk. I'm going to explore a little bit more, and then I'll come back to that question that I want to ask you and see whether it's just my imagination. The big guy up there, 105 floors I think, the big Zoom tower. Anyway, guy sleeping. Wait, I just saw someone setting up there to do some musician stuff. I'm presuming she was going to sing because I didn't see an instrument, but maybe a flute. It's quite often to see that in parks here in China. People just come down to the park, set up their karaoke machine or whatever and sing away and enjoy the moment. Every park I've ever been to here, I have experienced that. Have a look at these guys. You see them here flying a kite in the middle of the city. That's fantastic. On the bridge there. See them? It's cool. I like that. I like a kite. Sorry. Fantastic. It's nothing like a wee windy walk around Beijing when the weather is nice. It is nice, but it's cold. But I'm walking up towards this bridge. But I don't actually think it's a walkover bridge. Oh, it is actually. I can see someone on it. What? Good times. There you have it. There's Beijing. Beijing TV tower. The helipad on top. Some more of Beijing. It's nice that. The kites. This is a river, it's called Tonghui River, and this park is actually called Qingfeng Park. It's just one of the many local parks here. Never been in it before, passed it a few times, going by on a train or whatever, but it's certainly a very neat, tidy park. So just walking under one of the bridge underpasses here, and you will notice that it's well looked after. The one thing that always really jumps out at me is the lack of graffiti, and obviously the other thing that there is no homeless people living under bridges and stuff that we've seen in other Western societies. So yeah, there is that. So the question that I wanted to ask was based on my own experience here in China, because I've got limited Western news channels, mostly CNN, but a Bloomberg and a few others. I can get access to online, but what it's feeling like is more and more drip, drip, drip anti-China and war propaganda coming through constantly, drip, drip, drip. Now, I'm old enough to have remembered the weapons of mass destruction nonsense that turned out to be a lie, like many, many things that's turned out to be a lie. But is it my imagination that I'm seeing more and more of that? Or is it just simply because I'm attuned to it? I don't really know. So I would like some Western viewers to pass some comment and let me know down below in the comments whether I'm losing my mind, panicking and worrying about stuff that might seem a bit of me overthinking because I've got such limited view to the Western media. Because quite clearly I'm not a big fan of war like many people should be, or shouldn't be even. Dumb. But it's certainly we should be thinking about not having any war, because the next big one's going to lead to something horrible, horrendous. So just let me know if I'm being overly sensitive, some cognitive bias somewhere in my simple Glaswegian brain, or whether you do also feel a bit of ramping up of the tensions and the constant drip, drip, drip of the media talking about China bad, war good, because it feels the exact same as what it felt like when I was young, and they dripped in all the nonsense about weapons of mass destruction for authority to go to war with Iraq, which we know is illegal, or was illegal, but they don't care. Look at this. Why would you even want to destroy so much? And that's the thing for me. Not only are we here in a beautiful city, there's many beautiful cities around the world, and beautiful cities throughout America. And I have been to America. Somebody was like, "You've never been to America?" Clown, shut up. Of course I've been to America. My brother's American. Anyway, I've been to America. I've been to many places. There is beautiful cities, beautiful places to see, and we are hell-bent on destroying some of this stuff. We need to be stupid if we want to cause any war. Seriously. Drives me insane that we've got people saying, "Hey, let's go to war." You don't even know. You're sitting on your couch, happy, go lucky, talking to yourself or emailing your friends and screaming, "Let's do this," and cardboard cutouts. Most of the people that I've actually seen active duty are the people who say, "We don't want to go to war." All these generals, most of them, never anywhere near the front line. And they're the ones that are bleating on, "Let's do this, let's do that, let's fight." It's just honestly mental. Anyway, you will see in my videos that there is a lot going on here in Beijing and in China in general, and I would urge everyone to push back against this idea of drip, drip, drip of the authority, the propaganda, the media, to try and get everyone to go to war for some unforeseen threat that's just not there. Maybe that's my view, but you can let me know in the comments below. Just a rough video today, out walking around, not feeling my best. Good to get some air. Planning a trip to Chengdu and Chongqing, that will be good. I'm actually considering going all in on a business class bullet train, which will take 7.5 hours across China. It's either that or fly, but that feels more exciting for me. Anyway, this is me, Ian, here in Beijing, wishing you, as always, well. Take care of your family. My message is the same. Peace out. Catch me in the next scrappy arse video. I'm away to get some coffee, man. I'm cold.